Well, we've spent a lot of time talking about the debate. Time to move on into important things, things that are happening in this country. Let's talk about the Supreme Court and how the Republicans and the conservatives in the Supreme Court are trying to destroy this country, much like we've been talking about. Well, another ruling came out of the Supreme Court. I'm just going to read it here. The Supreme Court has ruled that the Justice Department's overstepped by bringing obstruction charges against hundreds of people who rioted at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021, potentially forcing prosecutors to reopen at least some of those cases. The final vote was 6-3. Oh, big surprise. Now, possible implications for Trump. The High Court ruled that the charge could still be filed against rioters if prosecutors are able to demonstrate they were attempting to push their way in the building, but rather to stop the process to certify the election results. Now, the fact of the matter is that's exactly what they were doing. That was the point of why they were going in the Capitol. People are going to look at this as a big deal and how it's going to affect everything and how it's going to affect Donald Trump. It may affect a couple of hundred people that were charged. It may affect how the DOJ in the future charges things with regards to this. It's not a huge deal, but I know the Republicans will do what they do and thinking it's a big win and everybody's getting off. That's not the fucking case. Still, the decision by the Supreme Court is pretty egregious, and we're coming to expect that. And guess what? No decision on the immunity case. That's not coming till Monday. It's not unusual they go into the first week of July, but it is rare. It's something that they're doing to give Donald Trump time. There is no question the Supreme Court is working on behalf of Donald Trump, and that is a huge problem for this country. If you want this to continue, well, then you vote for Donald Trump and you'll continue to watch this country slide into a dictatorship. As I've said before, once we get through this election, once the Democrats win, once Joe Biden wins, and yes, Joe Biden will fucking win no matter what you are going to say now, we've got to address the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is an absolute mess, and it is a danger to democracy. If we can't recognize that now, we're fooling ourselves. And if we don't do something about it, once the election is over, we're absolute fucking fools.